So, what do you like about Elena Gallegos?
Oh, well, there is so much. So Elena Gallegos, as you know, is part of the City of Albuquerque open space, and it's part of 30,000 acres in the system. And it was one of, Elena Gallegos is actually, the city had been collecting public lands for years, but this particular property was purchased from a huge grassroots effort in Albuquerque because the people wanted to protect this place. And so for me, not only does it have the diversity of the different eco zones, and it's so close to the city, but it feels like you're out of it so quickly. It's so special that way, but it really represents to me how important the natural spaces and public lands are to Albuquerqueans.
Yeah.
So I love it for a quick getaway. I don't have to run up to Jemez or Santa Fe National Forest. It's right here. And that added bonus of the wilderness right behind it. So I don't have to dodge four-wheelers or any motorized vehicles.
Yeah.
It's I think we're incredibly fortunate to have it.
Okay. And you have your dog with you, so would you say it's pet friendly?
It is pet friendly, especially if you pay attention to the guidelines. There are rattlesnakes, there is plague, there are coyotes. So keeping your dog on a leash, I think it's a great opportunity. Dodging the mountain bikes. So,
yeah.
But it's multi-use, and if we are courteous to each other, yeah, I think it's pet friendly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about family friendly?
Oh yes, oh my gosh, yes. I mean, what a great opportunity to expose your kids to natural wild environments, so that they learn it. We grow up in an urban environment, and so I think that kids that grow up that way are often afraid of wild environments because they don't know what to expect. So it's a great way to get kids out of the city and forest bathe. I forget what the Japanese, what the word for that is, but it's great for the spirit and the mind and creativity. And yes, it's very family friendly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And would you say anything, like there's anything to improve here?
I am one for rustic. I prefer things rustic. But if there were any improvements, I would just think the continued education of the people who visit here about why it's important, why to stay on trails, because it is a fragile environment, and going off, breaking trail it really does have a big impact on the landscape and the plants here, and that impacts animals. So I think if there's any improvements, it's more educating the public about its value and why there are certain rules in place, and to please follow them.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then how would you say it's like clean here? Like, is there a lot of litter, or is it pretty clean?
Oh, I think it's exceptionally clean, and that's because there's a huge volunteer effort, not only to keep the trails safe and well maintained, but also a lot of volunteers out here picking up litter and dog poop when people don't pick up after their dog. So again, it kind of goes back to the original, the grassroots founders of this property to protect it. There are a lot of people who love it today and take care of it. So no, there's not it's rare to find litter, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you think there's any other questions? Okay, my name is Ani. I'm from UNM, and this is an interview for one of my school projects.
Hi, Ani.
And what is your name?
My name's Jody Hedrick.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you want to tell them that you were part of the open space
Sure.
program?
Well, Ani just happened to catch me as I was getting on the trail, but I also happened to be a former employee of Open Space, so that's why I know some stuff about it. So yeah, my name's Jody. I think I said that, Jody Header. And, it was a wonderful place to be a part of.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay. And I just wanted to know some of your opinions about Elena Gallegos as well. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay. My name's Brett Nelson, and I hike up here every week. I love Elena Gallegos and all the connecting trails all over the place.
Right.
I've been hiking in New Mexico since 95, and just come out here all the time.
Right. And is that a camera?
Yeah.
So do you come up here to take pictures and stuff?
Sometimes, not as much as I used to, but I am today.
Okay.
Taking prickly pears with all the fruit on them.
Cool. And so do you think that anything about Elena Gallegos can be improved?
I don't know what it would be. I can't think of any suggestions I have.
Okay, so it's pretty clean, it's pretty well maintained.
Yeah, it is. The only thing that bugs me is people that bag up their dog poop and then leave it on the trail.
Right.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Okay.
It'd be nice if all these trails were just hiking trails and not bike trails, but bikers, it's a multi-use trail, and they need to have a place to go to, and that's so.
Okay. Do you have anything else that you would like to say about Elena Gallegos?
No, thanks.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for letting me interview you. Okay, so I'll just introduce myself. My name's Ani. This is for a school project. Do you want to introduce you guys?
Go ahead. You go first.
I'm Thomas Maestas, and I'm a hiker and a software developer by day, or by night.
And
Today's day.
I'm Neil Green, and I do a number of things, but one that you might be interested to know is I'm a PhD candidate at UNM and teach research methods to undergraduate students.
Very good. Well, what are you guys here for today?
To make it to the top.
Did you make it?
Yes, we made it to the,
Yes,
to
we
the very
took the
crest.
Pino Trail, started about 8:30,
Okay.
and 2.5 hours later we were up there for the not so spectacular view.
Yes, it's literally the saddle of the crest, so there's not very much view.
But it's a great trail.
It's a
Okay.
wonderful
Yeah.
trail, so that's a
There's
consolation.
shade.
Okay. That's
And you get to see the other side, so Moriarty.
Yes, yes.
Very beautiful.
Yes. There's the option of continuing on
One's
as
on the
well
mountains.
to the tram, but we did not do that.
okay.
Yeah.
And did you see any trash or litter on the trail?
I don't think I did.
I saw no litter whatsoever, and I would have remembered because I'm slightly offended when I see that. So literally not one single piece of trash or litter, nothing out of place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. And what time did you guys get here today?
About 8:30.
And was finding parking pretty easy?
We were parked right up front.
Very
easy.
Very easy, yes.
Okay, cool. And you wouldn't say it's overcrowded or anything?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, there's more people at the beginning here, but then as you get out, it gets pretty peaceful.
Yeah, I think as trails go, I would have to say that this trail was probably a little bit more traffic than some of the other ones. Like La Luz and this one are very popular, so which is no problem with me. I don't mind passing people. Certainly not crowds, but definitely frequency, which is nice. So if there were a bear or a wild cat or even a snake, and if there were an issue, then there's crowds to call 911.
And perhaps keeps those bears away.
Right, that too.
And
Yeah.
since there's no trash either.
Yeah, exactly. So very pleasant experience. Made it to the top. Very easy hike.
Okay. Well, is there any finishing thoughts you guys have? Anything that can be improved about anything around this area, or?
it's a really perfect trail going up. It's very well maintained. And as far as any danger spots, like any washouts from the rain, those are actually taken care of pretty quickly. So I'm not sure if they're volunteers or if they're literally open space employees that do that. But I have to admit, between La Luz here and Budito, there's rarely a day when there's a washout and it's a very dangerous situation where you could fall down. And so that's always very impressive. And for me, I had my ACL surgery on my knee from a soccer injury only like a couple months ago. So this is the very first full official hike where I've made it to the crest with my brand new knee.
Wow,
So,
congratulations.
thank you. And the trail was totally well kept, so it was a good thing. If the trail was like knotted and falling apart, then more likely I could have fallen. But I felt safe.
I have another question. So, what would you guys say maybe about like the community experience here? Like, do you say it like brings people together? Do you say like if you come here more than once, you'll meet someone that you've seen before?
I don't know. I don't know about that, but what I will say is that it's a place that I like to go with friends, and so it's good for my friendship with Tom here. This is we like to hike Sandias and around, and it's a thing that we like to do, and it's good for us. And then my family as well, they come with me, so it's good from that perspective. And then I have had groups of running friends that we've come to places like this for, which is good. But I don't know that I necessarily see the same people regularly when I come, so it hasn't served that purpose quite so much.
On my front, I really feel there's a strong community atmosphere because sort of a sociological phenomenon that almost every single group of people that we pass, there's always a good morning, hello. I don't think there was a single person that we passed that didn't salute us and we saluted back, or they saluted us. And so literally there's really a camaraderie, brief and passing, ephemeral, but a real camaraderie between everybody where it's just we have this common purpose in sharing the hike and greeting. So that's really, it's a phenomenon that's not to be taken for granted in my opinion.
Okay, I agree with you on that one for sure. Okay, anything else?
I think that's all.
Okay, thank you so much, guys.